Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday or Friday Eve, as we like to call it here at News 5. Thanks for joining us for the live stream. I'm Shimani Baker. Happy Juneteenth as well. We are keeping an eye on a number of stories for you today, including some Juneteenth events that are going on across the Gulf Coast. We've got a new Austal ship that is in the works, and they are getting that out to sea trials. We also are talking about student visas. The U.S. Department is now allowing people to apply for those once again, but there are some new protocols that go along with that. And the Los Angeles Lakers have been sold. We'll tell you who bought it and all of those stories in just a second.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Well, we always start off the morning with our big story. Starting us off with number 5, work continues on Austal USA's first steel-hulled ship, the future USNS Billy Frank Jr. It's a Navy towing, salvage, and rescue ship, and at 3,100 metric tons, it's also the heaviest ship Austal has ever built. Company officials say the ship is more than 85% complete as she gets ready for sea trials and delivery. Number 4 this morning, 1 week later, search and recovery efforts for a missing 10-year-old swimmer have ended. The Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office says it will begin to scale back resources. Trinity Esslinger was last seen Thursday night near the Destin East Pass. She was vacationing from Arkansas with her family in Destin. Several state and local agencies, along with volunteer organizations, have been out on the water day after day searching for the girl. Number 3. The U.S. State Department says it's restarting the suspended process for foreigners applying for student visas. But now, all applicants will be required to unlock their social media accounts for review. The department says it will be on the lookout for posts and messages that could be deemed hostile to the United States. Number 2, it's the end of an era for the Buss family and the Los Angeles Lakers. After 4 decades, they've agreed to sell controlling interests of the historic NBA team to businessman Mark Walter. Y'all, for $10 billion. $10 billion is how much they sold it for, making the Lakers the world's most valuable sports franchise. Walter is also the majority owner of baseball's LA Dodgers. So I can tell you, he's not hurting for any money. Well, good on him. And number 1 this morning, as I said before, today is Juneteenth. If you're looking for a place to mark the national holiday commemorating the end of slavery in the U.S., why not visit a national park? The National Park Service says it is waiving entrance fees today for all parks. And if you're not into national parks, there's plenty to do along the Gulf Coast. I've made a list of things you can do from here in Mobile, Alabama, all the way to Crestview in Northwest Florida. You can head to my Facebook page for the details on locations and times. And all but one of the events that I posted are free. So I'm going to pull this up so you can see it here. It's on my Facebook page. Let's see. Boom, there it is. Here is a full list of things to do, like I said, in Mobile. There's some going on in Pritchard and Pensacola and Crestview, Florida. Plenty of things to do. Most of them are free. I think, again, there's only one that's not free, and it's tickets to the History Museum of Mobile. Still an awesome opportunity to celebrate if that is what you like to do. Just head over to my Facebook page, and there you have it. I am going to pull up the question of the day. I believe it is, let's see if I can pull it up here. There it is. What is your favorite hidden gem along the Gulf Coast? A lot of people have been commenting, I'm not going to tell y'all. Why would I tell you my hidden gem that is no longer hidden? But, you know, I would have to say, specifically in Mobile, we have so many amazing locally owned coffee shops. There was a period of time that I went to a coffee shop every Saturday. I would try a new one in Mobile, and 10 out of 10, everyone that I went to, I could say like 100 positive things about them. I loved the coffee. I don't want to call names because I feel like I'm going to miss somebody. But if you're just ever in Mobile, make sure you go to a locally owned coffee shop. You will not regret it. I promise you. Somebody says, why would the locals of the Gulf Coast share their gems? It's all we have left. Lisa said, why would I tell you that it wouldn't be hidden anymore? I get it. I get it. Nice try. I'll never tell. Somebody says Pirates Cove. Okay. Billy's Seafood. Someone says my gym is staying a gym. Okay. All right. Scott says when the snowbirds leave. Oh, Scott. Somebody right here, a coffee shop. Tina says Beach Girl Coffee in Gulf Shores. Now, I've never tried that place, but now that you've commented it, I may go over there and try it. All right. Well, I'm going to move things over to our poll of the day. If you're watching us live and you want to chime in on the question or poll, make sure you do so, and I'll read it out loud here on the live stream. Our poll for the day is, do you and your children eat foods containing artificial dye? Now, this poll of the day stems from the package that Cherish Lombard actually did. We broadcasted it, I believe, Tuesday night in the 10 o'clock show. But Robert F. Kennedy Jr., along with the FDA commissioner, announced plans to phase out 8 artificial food dyes across the United States and already banned 1 dye. And so that's kind of what her package was on. And parents, specifically, I think one mom, talking about the effects that artificial dye had on her son. If you want to go watch that package, it's on WKRG. Tracy says, yes, I am allergic to artificial colors, so this is great news. Someone says, since researching the effects they have on our health, we have definitely been phasing them out for us and our children. Mary says, I don't eat junk food. They need to take out more than just dyes. All the chemical substances need to go. Well, we would love to hear from you. All you have to do is head over to our Facebook page. Make sure you are liking and subscribing to the page first. And then, of course, chiming in on the question and polls of the day. And I will share your response right here on News 5 Now. I hope y'all have a great Thursday, a great Juneteenth, if that's something that you celebrate, and an even better weekend ahead. We've made it almost to the end of the week. Thank y'all so much for being here. Have a great day, and I will see you back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Bye now.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.